Hey guys, welcome to Paleo Greenbird. I'm Greenbird. Today I'm going to take this biface here and reduce it down to, I don't know, a preform, maybe a point. We'll see how much time we have. But as you can see, it's a pretty big, thick piece. This is Dacite, which is a relative of obsidian. And this is something that I just kind of bifaced down. And we'll see what I can do with it. I'm going to move the camera down just a little bit. There we go. It's still pretty rough, which is good because that means that I've got a bunch of platforms I can work off. This tip, if you can see it, it sort of dives down. And I've kind of come to the conclusion that when those tips dive down like that, I want to address those first. Because if I don't, it just become more of a problem later. Platform going in the right direction. Well, I have one right here, I guess. A small bopper. Yeah. It's not that fast. There we go. Nice little micro blade just popped off of there. That's a tool. Don't really have a platform on the other side, so I think I'm just going to take a little chip just to make a platform. Lowered that spot enough to where I can actually take something off. I'm going to take a little more. It's at that weird angle, so I need to be able to really take a flake off there to even it out. Hopefully I don't break it. It's not bad. The same on the other side. Just making my platform right now because I didn't have a platform already pre-made. And I think before I do that, there's some platforms here in the middle where it's thicker. I'm trying to take. Should have shown you that flake. It fell off, got away from me. Trying to make sure, even though this tip still dives a little bit, trying to make sure that this base, see how thick that base is compared to the rest? Hopefully the camera's picking that up. You don't want that tip to get too much thinner than the base. Even if that means you have to come back and do some touch-up work. At least that's what I've experienced. So I'm trying to keep that base kind of in line. There we go. I didn't show you because it turned to dust, but you can probably hear that. These are just small flakes, but you can hear them clink on the ground, just enough to get that shape. Yeah, this is exactly what I need. Yeah, not the greatest platforms, but I'm just going to hit them lightly and take them as much as I can. Yep, there we go. You heard that. Alright. But this tip is it's definitely wonky. It needs to be addressed here. Now that everything is pretty well thinned. Lowering that platform. This platform was way too high. It needed to lower that just a bit, quite a bit. Oh, do a little more than I wanted to there, so I can get a thin flake here. Ooh, hopefully that doesn't break. Oh, it didn't. Nice. Okay. Still has that banana shape though. I need to fix that. So I'm just trying to find those low spots, hit those first, and hope I don't break it. I mean, when you get that banana shape, you do tend to be very subject to end shock. Oh, that was good. That was a good flake. It helps when you support the tip and the base, but I mean, you're never guaranteed. That's what I'm doing now, and I'm having pretty good luck. Yeah. Yeah, look at these flakes. This one right here, check this out. I could probably make a flake point out of this. Be a thin one, but I might do it. So, I'll keep that over here. And I've got some other flakes down there too in the pile that are considered keepers. So let's... Okay, so what I want to do is I want to thin this base, but this center line is too high, so I need to lower it a little bit. So I'm going to flip it and hit it just a tiny bit, just a little bit. If you hit it too much, you'll create even more problems. Just a tiny bit. Actually, before I take that flake right there that I was going to take, this tip is a little thick. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. So I think I might... Just try and thin that a little bit first. Okay. So I'm doing better. I'm still a little bit thick there on that tip, but got some of the trash stuff that needs to come off. Oh, that was a nice big flake. I know I've said it before, it's probably pretty basic common sense, but you never want to get the center thinner than your tips. If you ever get to that point, start working on the ends. No matter what the rest of it looks like, just work on the ends, because otherwise it'll break. Ooh, that was a really nice flake. I'm flipping it back and forth, and I'm looking for those platforms. I've got a nice deep one right here with a ridge, so it's on the other side, but I'm going to take it anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah. Again, supporting the tip and the base. Now the tip is starting to get a little bit too thick for my liking. So I would like to thin this out. Because I'm afraid if I don't, it'll do it on its own in the way of just snapping. So this is an odd-shaped one. I need to pay attention to this. It's still a little bit that way. I need to take out some material on here. As much support as I can. Just taking thin flakes here. Really all I'm trying to do is just get rid of that weird banana shape that was on there. Okay. And we're getting there. No story today. Sorry, I'm not in the mood. Let's see here. This is going to be a nice preform when we're done with it. I can tell. again, I'm just trying to find the spots that need to be thin. Normally it's a little bit easier because it's just a matter of thinning the thick spots, but this had that banana shape, so I need to remove some of the convexity that is kind of undesirable, like right here. There we go. I don't know if you probably can't see those fall into the ground, but you can probably hear them. And it's not as easy as you think, getting rid of those kind of banana shapes. You think that, same thing with working with like bottle bottoms. You think that it's easy just getting rid of that undesired convexity, but it's really not. It's challenging. Some really nice flakes right there. Really helped. Just gotta thin this down. I don't know if we'll make this a point tonight or if we'll just make it a preform, but either way, we just considerably increased the value of this this piece of material. Now the nice flake. Now it's just a matter about keeping that support. Don't bust it. Don't lose all that hard work. I mean, you can lose a little bit of size when it comes to shaping because you're going to need to do some of that stuff anyway, but try and make everything you do reduce mass. Let's try this. It's a long shot. Yeah, there we go. Yep, nice thinning flakes. I know I'm not doing a lot of talking during this, but there's not a lot of talking to do. I think what we're going to do in this video is make a nice blank, nice preform for later use. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one. Already getting nice and thin. It's going to be a nice preform if I don't smash it. Listen to that clinking. That's the sound we like to hear. Yep. We're almost there. Always looking for those low spots, like right here. Everything looks nice and thin, but it's a low spot right there. So that is where I'm going to try and take that next flake and hope I don't bust this thing in half. Yikes. Oh, and that's where it happens, right there. Such a bummer. Such a bummer. But, you know what? I was pushing the boundaries. Should have stopped. I had this. You can see it. I had this. Now I have this. That's okay. That's alright. Not a big deal. I'll still get a nice point out of that. But just kind of a bummer that I lost that length. Real bummer. Just gotta trim this a little bit. We'll be back in business. There we go. That's a bummer. That was a nice, big, long point, but what are you gonna do? I think at this point I might actually submit and go back to pressure, because I'd love to do this all through percussion, but I kind of know that at this point pressure is the way to go. We'll still get a nice preform out of this. I've been in kind of a spree of epic fail, but I think that's just because I've been pushing myself to the next limit, and it was kind of I don't know, I was a little disappointed at first. I've got like 4 videos that I just didn't publish because it's just all epic fails. And then I finally realized that, you know, those fails are important. That's what helps you grow. And yeah, I made some mistakes. I made some decisions I shouldn't have made. But that's how you figure out, that's how you figure out napping. You figure out what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and you try and take chances. Sometimes they pay off. But typically, when you're taking the chances, they're usually shortcuts. You probably just shouldn't. Oh, I hear the little one upstairs rummaging around. we'll just get this preform made. We'll call it a day for now. And maybe we'll finish it tomorrow. This is real ugly, but that's alright. It's just a preform, right? Tell if that's my cat's upstairs or if that's my kid. Something's making a ruckus. There we go. Just trying to drive these flakes as best I can, thin this out. Try and make a good recovery. Crushing. Alright, I think we're ready to grind. Let's grind this and call it a preform. Still really rough. Needs a lot of work, but I don't know. I've been in kind of a little bit of a funk lately. I've not had a lot of success, so I've actually found, and I have a video on this too, but I've actually found that sometimes when I start getting into a funk, the best thing I can do is stop for like a month, maybe 2 months. And then when I come back, I'm infinitesimally better than when I stopped. You know, I don't know what it is. But it's like that with a lot of stuff in life. So, this is going to be it. Last grind. So this is the preform that we ended up with. It's not beautiful, but it's not too shabby either. It's decent. We'll fix it when we finish it up, but it's good preform. So anyway, I know it's been a while. I apologize. Been on a little bit of a hiatus. I haven't been feeling well. I've been sick. But here's what we came up with tonight. It's a nice preform, and we'll finish it off in another video. So everybody, I hope you have a fantastic night. Paleo Greenbird, I am signing out.